Fuck G Money. Yo, babe, on phone call. They do what they told. Told tag, asked about. Hey everyone, just wanted to come on here real quick and speak on the whole white girl King Shyne thing for a minute. I also wanted to give a shout out to a channel that has an update on what's going on with them. For those of you that don't know, King Shyne and Whyte Giirl are a married couple out of Florida. They were featured on Lockdown 23&1's prison channel, sharing their experience in prison and sharing their after prison experience and all that stuff. I'm going to link their interview in the description so you can check out their story. Both King Shyne and Whyte Giirl both started YouTube channels. I'll also put links to their channels in the description. Anyhow, most of you probably already know that both King Shyne and Whyte Giirl were arrested on April 22nd on armed robbery charges. Several different creators on YouTube have made videos about it, some stating facts and others, stating opinions, and some just, making assumptions. One of the YouTube channels that made 2 videos about this subject is Fresh Papito World Talk. He actually knows Whyte Giirl and King Shyne in real life and has been talking to a mutual friend of theirs who has been talking to Whyte Giirl and King Shyne. So he actually has some updates. I'm going to play you a clip of one of his videos right here and then I'll comment afterwards. I just wanted to give you all a quick sound warning because when I play these clips, they're kind of low. And so when I come back in with my big mouth, it's pretty loud. So just giving you warning.
Excuse me. I got some great news for y'all, man. And I did get in contact with, my dog Shyne, his circle. I might be able to call him right now. He's gonna answer, let you guys hear him. But everything's looking great, man. The lawyer's fucking lovely. They're gonna drop the charges, and soon, and everything's looking super good. So everything's about to be dropped. They're in good health. They're positive. They happy. They're not stressing about it. They're just sitting. Meanwhile, everything's over with. And they'll be out here soon. I talked to the people this morning. The lawyer's already on it. He's already putting motions in, and everything's being taken care of, man. And I have a smile on my face because I mess with them, man. I love those people, man. They're good. They got good heart, and they're gonna be out here pretty soon with their kids. So everything's looking super great. You know what I'm saying? It's just a stepping stone, y'all. A stepping stone. He appreciate, he deliver a message. He knows what I'm doing out here. Kind of video I made for him and stuff like that. He really appreciate what's going on, man. And y'all say y'all support, man. Say y'all support, and I'm gonna make sure that they get the message y'all sent out here, and I'm gonna make sure he gets it to his homeboy. What's up, Andre Jackson? Matter of fact, let me see. I'm gonna call right now.
The guy he was trying to call, the one that's in contact with King Shyne, his phone ended up being dead. Anyways, I really like his channel. He promotes positivity. I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description, so everybody go sub to Fresh Papito World Talk. Now I just want to take a minute to touch on some of the things that Fresh Papito talked about in his 2 videos, and I also wanted to discuss some of the creators and the videos they put out regarding this whole King Shyne and Whyte Giirl situation. I feel like some of the creators that made videos were low-key happy about them getting locked up. I'm just going to say it. Like KFrog, for example, makes this video about King Shyne and Whyte Giirl getting locked up when he said he was never going to speak on them again because they were once friends in real life and they're not friends now. And that was one of the issues that Fresh Papito had. He said, why is KFrog going to make a video about them as soon as they get locked up? You kind of use it as an excuse to tag their names and because it's drama and people want to watch it. In his video, he was talking about him and King Shyne's friendship. And you know what? It actually made me kind of sad because I think that they were good friends at one time. And it was, I'm not being a smart ass. I really felt kind of bad. But then he made reference to this movie where he was talking about how, King Shyne was going a certain way in life and he knew it. So he had to break it off. And he compared it to that one movie where Will Smith killed his dog. Let me play you the clip right here.
Just like in the movie I Am Legend with Will Smith. He's got his dog with him. And this dog ends up turning into the zombie or whatever it was. And he had his dog in the headlock and it hurt him so much, to kill him. But he had to because he wasn't the same person. Shit like that. It's just when you know someone's intentions of who they truly are and deep down inside who that person was.
I know KFrog was trying to be super deep with that movie reference, but I had a real hard time taking that seriously. Anyways, on to some of the other creators that have made videos about the situation. There were some creators that took the opportunity to use the situation for a positive message, like Big Lance off the yard, for example, saying, you know, don't mess up, don't go to prison, etc., which is a good thing. However, there were some creators that used the situation to put out videos with really clickbaity titles, and some of them just told outright lies. One of the YouTubers that got on the platform and lied about things, I'm not even going to name his channel name. He's kind of, I think he's like another Big Sid. He's just kind of a joke and just gets on there and makes lies up. Anyhow, he made a video saying that White Girl is, you know, signs confession and turns state witness, which even if she was, which she's not, how would he know that? He has no paperwork backing up these statements. I really hate to see people in the comments believing stuff like this when they've been shown no proof at all. Then there's a creator by the name of Mac Montana. He said that him and King Shyne had done work together a day or two before he got arrested, and they did an interview. But the interview will never be able to be released because it's on White Girl's phone. Mac had also said that he put money on White Girl's books in hopes to get in contact with her so he could retrieve the interviews. Mac had talked about all of this in a video. What I didn't like about his video was the clickbait title. His video titled King Shyne Snitching Already Proof. In the video, he doesn't actually call King Shyne a snitch. Well, I mean, he does for the first, 2 minutes, but then he goes on to talk about King Shyne snitching on himself in his interview with 23andMe, and also, you know, in his rap music. Telling your story in an interview or on your platform does not equal snitching. It does not mean you're a snitch. I get what he's saying, though, you know, snitching on yourself on social media and in rap videos is not very smart. You know, you're going to get yourself locked up and all of that, but how do we even know that those guns in those videos aren't props? I mean, we don't really know, do we? I guess my point to this part of the video is just to say that it's unfortunate that some creators use this situation for clickbait titles and views. However, I do understand creators using this situation to kind of teach a lesson to the younger kids watching, you know, don't fuck up and don't go to prison. Anyhow, back to what Fresh Papito was saying, that he was saying that this is all a big mistake. They are brought in on old charges. And I know that this can happen because this happened to a family member of mine once, and it also happened to one of my friends. When things like this happen, once they get to court, the judge figures out, you know, that it's a mistake or whatever happened, and then they just throw it out. But unfortunately for King Shyne and White Girl, the coronavirus is going around and the courts aren't operating on a usual schedule. I'm not even sure if they're seeing any cases at all at this point. As far as White Girl goes with the immigration process, I'm not sure how that works out when you're brought in on old charges, when it gets thrown out of court. I'm not sure if she still has to go through immigration and get released from there, because she had shared in her story prior that anytime she goes to jail, she has to get released through immigration. She has to do like 60 to 30 days over there. So I'm not sure how that works out, but it sounds like, according to their lawyer, that it's going to be fine. Anyways, I really like King Shyne and White Girl. I like their music and I like their content. They seem like down-to-earth people. And I hope this all gets taken care of and they get to get back home to their kids and get back home to their life and everything like that. Originally, I wasn't going to come on here and comment on the subject at all. However, I saw that a few creators were kind of taking it and running with it. And then I saw Fresh Papito World Talks video and I felt like, you know, he is kind of a small platform and he deserves more subscribers, and I feel like that he is closer to them in real life and his videos probably hold more truth, so I wanted to shout him out. Anyways, y'all, I'm working on my part 2 to my Chosen One video. I'm actually not going to be addressing Chosen One in that video so much, more soft white underbelly. And also I might do another video on something that came up in the prison community, but I'm not positive about that yet. So anyhow, I hope y'all liked the video. Love y'all.